Sometimes a way to process grief and heartache is turning it into a mission. A family in Wheat Ridge is doing just that with a mission that makes cancer patients look to the future, put dreams on paper, and make them a reality.
She said, I love bucket lists. I use them all the time. I've always made bucket lists.
Bucket lists.
She definitely always had bucket lists, was part of her life, like growing up.
Are dreams put on paper.
It can be small things that just make you happy.
To not only chase, but fulfill. You could say Katie Cook was obsessed with bucket lists. And that dreaming played a big part in the fight for her life.
She had a will. She wanted to live.
She just kept, defying the odds.
When Katie was 17, she was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a pediatric bone cancer, one that was relentless.
You just never think that it's going to keep coming back. Went out to Seattle for a month for a clinical trial. Unfortunately, it didn't do what it was supposed to, and pretty much between March and May we knew it was not good. So she went peacefully here at home with all of her, family. We were right there with her, and on May 13th.
It's been 1 year, and the heartache is heavy. But the one thing that keeps Katie's crew going is bucket lists.
In her 5 wishes, she said, I want this legacy to go on. She said, I want my family to continue supporting pediatric cancer and Project Soulflower.
Project Soulflower, a nonprofit organization with a 2-part mission.
She designed it, really, which was the most beautiful thing.
They give pediatric cancer patients the tools to make bucket lists, and they grant bucket list wishes to young adults who've been diagnosed with cancer.
There's a real deficit out there for these young adults who are still really fighting for their lives, and they just don't have the same opportunities that 18 and under. And so we thought, well, let's fill this need.
They fight so hard, and if we can just make them smile for one day or a weekend, I think that's what she would want.
A dream on Katie's bucket list that's now been fulfilled.
I feel like it's the best thing in the world. We get these phone calls from, parents and aunts and uncles and friends who are like, you have no idea what a difference this makes to them.
Katie's crew funneling their pain into purpose.
I think she'd be tremendously proud of us.
She was my hero. She was amazing.
Project Soulflower's next fundraiser is Kilometers for Katie. It's on June 2nd. Katie's uncle will be running at least 50 kilometers, which is pretty much a marathon. People can pledge money per kilometer. You can find more information about Project Soulflower or Kilometers for Katie at projectsoulflower.org. So this is kind of the bucket that they give out to pediatric cancer patients, I think in the hospitals where they hand them out. And essentially it has a list here where people can kind of make their wishes here, and some journaling and stuff, so that they can be forward thinking and future thinking, and really look forward to something, and then this organization can come in and help out.
It's amazing work what they're doing, especially when you think about, I didn't realize that Make-A-Wish stops at 8, and they are kind of continuing the work beyond that.
Yeah, so Make-A-Wish is for like 18 and under, and this kind of stemmed from Katie's friend who passed away when she was, I think, 20, and she never got a Make-A-Wish, and so they wanted to make it so that these young adults, they go 18 to 26, I believe, can get some of their bucket list wishes granted, and clearly making a huge impact.
Well, this is great work, and I imagine that they're going to have a lot of people to help coming up, because people are going to learn them, and it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great organization.